Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Star Wars Vintage Collection Boba Fett from Tatooine. So this is a deluxe release, so we kind of have a couple new figures coming out in this box style where we don't have the bubble, but we just have this nice package here with a figure art on the front. And now the one thing to notice with these, they are not numbered as part of the Vintage Collection series, which to me is a little interesting because this particular figure we are not getting on a standard Vintage Collection card back, a non-deluxe version. So this one is only deluxe. The other Book of Boba Fett figure that's coming out is the Morak version, and that will be on the more standard card back. So the one thing I like, but it kind of was misleading to me when I first ordered, was the kind of throwback picture to the rocket firing Boba Fett. Now this rocket does not actually fire, but it is removable, and they have some nice accessories to make it look like there is the fire or the kind of explosion sort of effects to it. So we're going to open it up and check it out. Alright, so in the package here, so it comes pretty plastic free, you know, really other than the tape on there. So you have the figure just attached to the cardboard and then all the accessories in these packages. To me this kind of reminds me of the packaging of some of the play sets, just with this this paper here. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of this tape off. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see as time goes on if this is kind of the more standard packaging that they do. I could see them transitioning at least new figures to this sort of style, and then maybe doing the original 96 on the traditional card backs with blisters, just so that people can complete that set. But I don't mind the packaging, but it does, you know, it's not the same. I do like the blister. I like to see the figure, especially to make sure that the paint apps and all that are correct. But here we have Boba Fett with his helmet off. So really nice paint apps here. I like the scarring on his face. And then just overall the figure looks really nice. So again, this is his Tatooine gear. So we do have soft robes just for that kind of half cape here on the back. And so he has his more kind of slim pants or almost skinny jean kind of style wardrobe here. So this is, you know, different than the Morak version where he's got more the Tusken robes underneath his armor. So this is after he kind of becomes the Dayu of Tatooine. So, you know, good mobility. All the new sculpts. This is a, you know, completely new sculpt. So they're going to have the good rocker ankles, his knee armor there. So looking really good overall. Very nice sculpt. All the new sculpts from Hasbro are just really well done. So another good addition to the set. Alright, so the real fun with this one is all the accessories that come along. So, you know, you pay a little bit of a premium for them, but it helps with world building. These will go nicely with some of the play sets. So we're going to get these opened up. Alright. So we have package number 1 here. Just going to get right into it. Alright, so we have his rockets and blasters. So just his standard iconic weapon here. Looking very nice. And then just a small little, you know, kind of handheld blaster. And then we have his removable rocket for his jetpack. So I've not unpacked the jetpack yet. But you see the blast effects on there. Those look pretty cool. I like that. Very nice. And now into package number 2. First out is the jetpack itself. It's getting really nice paint details on there. sure if the whole thing fits in. Yeah, I guess it does. So that's kind of nice that you don't have to take the blast effect off of there to let it nicely sit in there. And then that should snap right to his back. So you can kind of even set up a, set up a scene where it's almost starting to come out. So I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. You could do some neat things with that. What else do we have? So of course this came with a couple different Stormtrooper helmets. Now the nice thing with these, they do have the little ball socket in the helmet. So I believe that these should be pretty easy to switch out onto other Stormtroopers that you have. And that way you can kind of set them up in different scenes where you can add some instant variety to your army building. A couple pretty cool helmets there. And then of course we have Boba Fett's. Now the one thing that right off the bat I noticed, the little rangefinder does not slide down, so it is in the up position, which is okay, but it would be nice if that was movable. Some of the clone troopers, I know you can kind of slide them down. So I like the paint apps, looks really nice. And then this one, so it's a hollowed out helmet, so it just goes right over Boba Fett's head, so it's not swappable like a lot of them have been recently. So I do kind of like that, where you can just slide it right on. Looks pretty good, so proportion wise it doesn't look too big. Sometimes, if they have the removable helmets, the head has to be a little smaller or the helmet has to be a little bigger. But this actually looks pretty good from a proportion size. And same with his head. I think his head looks like a nice proportion, nice size as well. My only concern with these, because it is a little tight fit, would be that it might, rub off some of the paint apps on his face. So only time will tell. Honestly, I probably won't be taking this on and off all that much. I will likely display him maybe with the helmet off, maybe holding the helmet. So shouldn't be a huge issue there, but I could see that potentially being an issue for some collectors depending on how much they change the look. So, all right, and then last but not least, should have a couple more blast effects here. So these should attach on either side of his jetpack. So again, just really making it, where you can set up different scenes. So there are stands out there where you can, set up your figures to look like they're flying, have them up in the air a little bit. So I like that look a lot. The only thing is I'm putting them in there, these are a little flimsy on the sides here. So you just have to really support those as you are putting those blast effects in, just so those don't snap off. But overall looks really nice. The other thing I just noticed, so he does have a holster for his small little handheld blaster. So that fits nicely in there. So really good figure here. So obviously for the deluxe figures, you pay a premium for them. So I believe this one was maybe about $26, $27. But I do like having some world building additions, with it. So getting the extra Stormtrooper helmets makes it more worth it, but we'll have to see if this, the trend continues where we're getting a lot of deluxe figures. It's really going to come down to price, I think, for a lot of collectors. So they'll just have to be careful with what the price point is to make sure they don't price people out of buying these deluxe figures, because I do like having all the accessories and everything that comes with the deluxe ones. So a good addition to the collection. Makes me even more excited for the Morak version of Boba Fett to get here. I like having kind of the variety. Obviously Boba Fett's one of the most iconic, everybody's favorite bounty hunter. So if you haven't gotten this one yet, I suggest you go out and order this figure. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing to the channel to keep up with all of our toy reviews. catch us next time. Thanks, and may the Force be with you.